Hello. Do you like my secrets? I even hinted at it a couple of times before I decided to do all of that. But yeah, that was my secret. Anyway, hello guys. I am Nyx. So, and look, I now have a proper, chatting slide to use. I'm not just floating in a void. But I will go into more details about my secrets later. I guess we're kinda in a void. We're in stars. We're in a lot of stars. Oh, thank you. Anyway, just to start things off, I should probably explain how today is going to go, so... Ta-da! And just note that all the stuff over here, it's all placeholders. We can change these names later. Again, that's a later thing. But no, today there's 4 parts for today. We have the debut, which is now obviously yes, I set this up like one of my anime conventions, so you could say you've been to one of my panels now. But yeah, we start with the debut. There's going to be a short break where I will premiere my Utau demo reel and MMV showcase. I have covered 3 songs. It's just going to be parts of songs. If enough people want it, I can release the full versions of the songs, because I did do the full covers for all 3 songs. Yes. And then after that we will play some Mario Party, because like everyone has said, it's my birthday, so we'll do Mario Party for my birthday. It's going to be 15 rounds, maybe 20. We'll see how things go. After that, we'll probably just play Splatoon until my ending time. You want the full songs? I can do the full songs. Anyway. Okay. First things first. Come on, click. There it goes. Basic info. So I am Nyx Yumeto. My name is right there, both in English and Japanese. I am a Dream Eater, or a Baku. Okay, I will work on uploading those tonight. Yes, that is my logo. If you didn't notice, I actually have it on my shoulders and on my slides, and I apologize if you can hear that stupid car horn. Hey Jason, there has been some jerk outside honking his car horn for the last 20 minutes. If you hear that, I am sorry, I have no control. Also, I am from the dream world, obviously. Also, I'm not very good with math, so even when I was human, I forgot my age, so... And time is a little funky in the dream world anyway, so I can't keep track of it. Don't worry, you'll be able to see it in the premiere in a little bit. And it's better because the premiere version actually has the camera moving around in the stage. It looks a lot nicer. Let's see. Let's see, here's just my lore, basic lore. I was once human, and then I got lost in my dreams and just decided not to wake up. I like the dream world. The dream world is nice. Anything is possible, and I get to just immerse myself in other people's imaginations. It's great. So, most of these will go pretty quick. I doubt this will take very long, but I do have a lot of things I like. But this might be a little too much to go into. Yes, but you can still talk to me because you're a lucid dreamer. But yeah, this seems like a little much, so maybe if I narrow it down a bit. So here are like my top favorites. My favorite series is obviously Kingdom Hearts. Favorite OST is Nier. Pandora Hearts is my favorite manga. My favorite anime likes to swap around a bit, but right now it's That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. It's stuck around as my favorite for quite a while now. I'm sort of surprised. Usually my favorite anime swaps by the season. My favorite vocal synth. Well, my favorite light novel is obviously going to be Tensura as well. I have been reading the novels for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Yes, I am a big Kingdom Hearts nerd. Vocal synth is V-Flower. And I really like Kairiki Bear, not just because he uses flower a lot, but his lyrics are nice. I didn't want to just do like the Japanese nerdy stuff on this slide, so 2D movie, Lilo and Stitch, CGI movie, How to Train Your Dragon. Fun fact, Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon were actually done by the same two people. Even though they were at different studios. The two like main guys that worked on it were the same people, so maybe I just like their movies. And my favorite novel series, well, I mean like the director, the concept writer, that they are the same two people that like headed those films. My favorite novel series is actually several series that are all interconnected. It's called The Book of History Chronicles. If you ever get to the chance, if you really like deep lore and don't mind reading about 30 books, this is a very good series. Yes, Lilo and Stitch is great. And then my favorite band is Red. So, what I want to accomplish as a streamer, I want to try to clear my backlog. I have cleared quite a bit of it, but there's still a long way to go. I want to improve my Japanese, and I really want to improve my art skills, not just drawing and animating, but also music stuff. More specific goals. I want to make like a full MV, like what you see for vocal synth songs, like partial animation, like really dynamic text layouts and stuff. I wouldn't mind attempting to do like a full motion trace in MMD at some point, since I am now back into MMD. Yeah, most likely. The backlog will never go away. And I also want to try to make more original music, because I only have the one song. I want more. Yes, I think every gamer has that goal. Yes, I only have one original song. I want more. So here's some of the plans I hope to like accomplish these goals. I get to hang out with you guys, play games together. I want to keep my track of doing one cover a month. Yeah, I know that feeling too. And now that I have the Utau, sometimes there might be 2 covers a month. Hint, hint, for November. Well, you guys get to hang out with me while I struggle with my backlog. So you get to help me. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Have you never seen a VTuber debut? They're all like this. And I also want to add weekly art streams where I'm either doing synth V-tuning, drawing, animating, rotoscoping, making models, something like that, once a week. So, yeah. And now, since I've held you in suspense long enough, let's look at my models a little closer, shall we? So, let's see. If I zoom out a bit. Ta-da! So, this is my main model. Might help if I could see the chat. So, yeah, if you look over here, I got my logo. And if you look over here on my little charm here, it has the Japanese kanji for Baku, because I am a Dream Eater, I am a Baku. I got little stars on this little blue part. Why is it doing that? My camera's freaking out. Don't mind me. And the worst part of this model were the chains. That took forever to make. Yes. And let's see. Should I do my expressions now? Or should I save them for the other models? Because I want to show you guys all my models. Yeah, the change took like, I want to say a week to do. Okay, I can save the expressions till I've shown off all the models. In that case... let me do that. Okay, give me 1 second to swap my model. Pop. Okay. This one has changed the least of the models that I have kept. I really just made the blue less neon. So... yeah, this one barely changed. The major difference being I added the logo to the side of the shoes. And I have the different shade of blue. So this one hasn't changed much. The next one has changed significantly, though. Okay, 1 second, I'll swap to the last one. Okay, and here's the last one. This one has changed quite a bit from the original. So, I made the red a little less neon. I added the headband so the fox mask isn't just floating there. I changed the Mitsudomoe to my new logo. And instead of saying Haishin on the black bars like it used to, now it says Yumekuri, which means Dream Eater. And obviously on the back, I swapped from Kitsune to Baku. Also, I made the headband actually have physics. So, yeah. Don't worry, Carnage. There's going to be a premiere on my Vocal Synth channel. You'll be able to catch up that way. That and this VOD will be archived. So... well, I can't be a Kitsune if I'm a Baku. I can't be two yokai at once. That doesn't make any sense. So, Since we're on this one, shall I stare at you? I am staring. Do you notice my eyes? Also, if I get angry, do you notice my eyes? I found out how to animate my textures. And I have a new expression. I can be sad. So yeah, that is all my models. No, it's okay, Carnage. It's fine. Yeah. Well, I'll get into it when I do the behind the scenes. There's a reason I did my eyes like this. I'll cover that when I get to my behind the scenes. 1 second and I'll swap back to normal. Yeah, the January card. Yeah, I can see it. I'm not very good at drawing eyes, so... Okay. Now, I think this is something you guys are looking forward to as well. My emotes. My updated emotes. So, all of the emotes that you can currently use on my channel were just placeholders. Is it January or is it December? It's been a bit since I've done Hanafuda. I forget off the top of my head. I want to say it's January. I could be wrong. But yeah. So tonight, after all my streaming is done, I will be updating the emotes. I don't want to do it in the middle of all my streams just because I don't want anything to break. So these are what you guys will have access to. Here's the new sleepy one. Some of these don't look that different unless you compare them directly, but I have updated them a lot. And here is, if I can click, the heart. Yes. And if you look close at the heart, you might notice a new detail on the hands. There's the new Dizzy one. The new stare. And the one with the biggest change, the new let's go. So yeah, these will be live when they go live. All of my models are represented here, technically speaking. But I have pointy ears now. I had to change them, because I am not human anymore. Okay, so these are the group names. Currently I have all of these as placeholders. The only one we really need to decide on, like sometime today, is the follower name. Because the follower name is what's going to be used for our Discord server, and I kind of want to try and set that up over the weekend. Right now I have Dreamer as the placeholder, but I kind of don't like that because it's too close to Lucid Dreamer. Yeah, Sleepwalker? And if you guys have any ideas, feel free to say them. Because maybe you guys could think of something that I can't. Sleepwalker? Okay. We got 2 votes for Sleepwalker. Any others? Maybe, Jason. It depends on what it is. If it is actually sensible or not. Yeah? Probably not Enterprise. That doesn't match my lore. I want the names to match the lore. Okay, so we have Dreamwalker and Sleepwalker. But it looks like... rewards? But you mean like the redeems? I haven't thought of anything for redeems yet. I was just trying to get the names. Okay. But yeah, so I have some placeholders here for channel points or for bits. Most of these will probably change. Oh, do you? Well, if everything's okay with Sleepwalker, because that's the one I have seen the most, we could go with that. And we do have all day. We can talk about it through the rest of the streams. But yeah, just keep it in the back of your mind, and we'll decide on things. Okay. Yeah, we could. I don't know how to set those up, though. We will see. We will see, Jason. If we figure out how to set up a poll, we can poll. But yeah, I do vocal synth stuff every month. This is my current plans for the rest of the year. Today we got the Uto demo reel. Next month I'm actually doing a remake of one of my earliest covers. So hopefully that comes out okay. And it might be a remix. I want to try making the instrumental myself and making it different. Yay! Thanks, Never. In November, there is going to be 2 covers. One I haven't really decided on, and the second one is going to be a surprise for you guys for my streaming anniversary using my Utao. And December, haven't really thought about it. Probably a Christmas thing. And this is what a normal stream schedule is going to look like. This sometimes will change, but for the most part, this is what my schedule every week is going to look like. So I usually have 3 main games on rotation. Yes. I usually have 3 games in my rotation, so A, B, C. Tuesday mornings. Cool. I will change that later tonight. Hello, all of you Dreamwalkers, you. Tuesday mornings. Oh, wow. We will have a weekly Splatoon stream, because I like Splatoon No, there's 7. There's 7 viewers. See up there? There's 7 people in chat. No, not 5. I don't really want to reference anything that I am not familiar with, Jason. I do not know what that game is about, so I kind of feel uncomfortable trying to reference it. Yes, that's why it's chat with a number. That is the chat counter. But yeah, I like Splatoon, and I want to play it every week, but I don't want to make it like a full stream every week because I know not everyone's going to be interested in it. So Taco Tuesdays, because I play as an octopus. And then Thursdays, Thursday morning, I have my rhythm game stream. It will be unarchived, obviously. Project Diva, Groove Coaster, Taiko, something like that. No. I was going to say that on Splatfest, maybe I could play it on Fridays, but it starts too late on Fridays for me to actually stream it. So I will probably never stream a Splatfest, unfortunately. And then the Thursday's main stream is going to be an art stream, my weekly art stream. So it'll either be music or drawing or animating. But sometimes this schedule will change. Speaking of change, next week is different. So here is my schedule for next week. Every week after that will be like the other page. But next week, there is something special. Thursday is special to me as a Kingdom Hearts fan, so I had to move things around. So Monday we are replaying, or I'm going to start replaying, the first real video game I ever played that wasn't shovelware. We are playing Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. I have been wanting to play this ever since I started my Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. So we are playing it. Tuesday, obviously Taco Tuesday, and then we're doing the art stream on that one. I kind of want to try and make like a Halloween short. Yes and no. So I kind of want to start making a Halloween short, learn how to animate in my new 2D program. So that's what we'll be doing on Tuesday. We'll be storyboarding things. Wednesday, like Lim said, Final Fantasy by request. I am playing 15. Yes, I have played a little bit of it in the past, but I remember nothing. So it will basically be a blind playthrough. And then on Thursday is a special day, like I said, for Kingdom Hearts fans, specifically me, because Thursday is the US anniversary for 358 Days Over 2, my favorite game in the series. So I have to do the watch-alongs then. So we're starting early, doing Recoded, then Days, and then starting Mirth by Sleep. So Kingdom Hearts Day on Thursday. And then Friday back to Spyro. So yeah. And now I remember the cup of noodle hat. I had Noctis wear it for a bit. But yeah. Now on to the fun stuff. Behind the scenes stuff. So, why a Dream Eater? I like writing stories. I have written stories, made characters for as long as I can remember. And in high school, when I started getting into like Japanese culture and folk tales and stuff, I learned about yokai. One of the yokai I learned about was a Baku. I had never heard of something like that before. It was interesting. I wanted to make a character based around that concept. So I made a character named Ashlyn Knox. And I couldn't think of a good story for her, so I sort of shelved her and moved on to more dragon-oriented stories because I like dragons. And then like earlier this year, when I was like, should I be more serious about the whole VTuber thing? Should I really aim for affiliate? What should I do? I finally settled on taking things more serious, giving myself some lore backstory, all of that. And I remembered Ashlyn, because she was basically a blank slate. And it was a lot easier to rework her a bit to work for me instead of any of my other characters, because my other characters are way too fleshed out, and I am not big into roleplay, obviously. So yeah, she became my concept. Overall design inspirations, I wanted something still sort of fantasy-like my orange one. I didn't want it to look like it fit into any specific game or RPG or something, so I actually did a lot of looking at pictures from Ren fairs. Yes, hot topic. I'm getting to that. But I didn't want things to be like too old-timey, because my tools are limited with Vroid, so I was also looking at Hot Topic because they have like their like goth section and Lolita section, and they kind of work for fantasy outfits. So it's like, okay, here's this part from this Ren Fair costume. What's like a modern interpretation of it? Okay, that looks interesting. So yeah, I looked at a lot of Hot Topic pages. And for colors, I wanted purple because I thought it would go well with my hair, how I have it, the blues. I looked at a lot of like space photos, night sky photos, sunsets, that sort of thing. And then you guys were actually here for this stream where I played around and tried to block out some shapes. So that I did like, what, three different mock-up outfits? And this was the one that I eventually decided to go with. With how Vroid works, with how limited it is, you can still do a lot of cool things with Vroid, but it's still sort of limited. It's easier to block out a shape first and then do the sketch afterwards, like fill in the details. So this was the initial shape. Yeah, it wasn't. This was like early in the year. It was like February or March, because it was around the time when it's like, should I do this? Should this just be a new outfit, or should I like go all in and redesign everything, redo everything? Oh, did I miss something? Yeah, I know Klonoa's one about dreams. I really want to play Klonoa, I just haven't had a chance to yet. I think you were? I forget, was this before or after Code Vein? Because it was during Code Vein that you got moderator. But yeah, so here are some early sketches and a test model when I was playing around with colors. Was it? I don't remember. But yeah, first I went with like the silver, but I thought the silver blended in too much. I tried the gold, and it made me think too much of Spyro. Yeah, I didn't archive it just in case I went with any of those designs, because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep any of the ones I made on stream or not. And then this third one, each one of these color tests I ported into Vroid as like really simple test textures to see if I liked it in 3D, because sometimes things look better 3D or worse 3D compared to the sketch. And yes, originally the pleated part, I wanted to have like some sort of design on it, but in the end I decided against it and went with a straight color. Also, somewhere in the design process I decided against cuffs and went with just long floppy sleeves. Okay. And then eventually I landed on this color palette. So, and this is the one that I eventually went with. Obviously some things changed. I kept both sleeves instead of having asymmetric sleeves. Yeah, I tried that. Like, when you look at this third example, I tried, like, just the folded parts having a different color, then I tried it with just the big chunks having different colors. It just didn't look right. And then the socks obviously changed. I got rid of the cuffs. Also, if you look closely at the sketch, yeah, thanks. That was like one of the first ideas I got for this costume. Also, if you look closely at this sketch, I think you can kind of make it out. My eyes are different. The left eye is like slit, and the other one is round. It's very subtle and sort of hard to see with the crappy sketch. But the reason for this is that's how my eyes look IRL. I wanted to reference that, but I couldn't actually draw it that way. I'm not good making asymmetric eyes, and that's when I discovered these sliders, where I could make both my eyes go to slits. Then back to round. It's sort of a reference to that. Also sort of a reference to How to Train Your Dragon, because it only happens when I'm angry or surprised. Yeah, it might be blurry just because of how tiny it is on the stream. I should have zoomed in on it a bit. Or wait, can't I? Oh, look, I can. Okay, you can kind of see it. My eyes in real life are asymmetrical. I wanted to reference that a bit, but I just couldn't pull it off. Okay. See, if I was into anime at a younger age, I could have had a whole Chunibyo phase or whatever, because I have the dragon eye. Could have had the eye patch and everything, but no, I didn't get into anime until high school. But I had an excuse, because my eyes were like that. Like, legit like that. So here's some comparisons to the updated models. Yeah, probably not. But I find it funny, the thought. But like I said, the blue one didn't update that much. It's very subtle. I just updated the blue because this is actually a lot darker blue than what I originally was using with like my orange model. And obviously I added the stars on the shoes. And then the big update. So yeah, this one changed a lot. Changed the kanji, changed the symbols, got rid of the fox ears, added the pointy ears. Ooh, we could! Oh, that's a great name. Yes. That is perfect. You are the dream catcher never. Okay. Oh. That is a lot to unpack, Jason. Well, if you take it seriously, and don't actually do some of the things that you've said that you would do with that power, I would be comfortable with it. But you gotta prove that you're actually being serious about it. I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, the fox ears are gone. Yes, if you don't want it, if you don't want mod, you don't need to have mod. You don't have to be a dream catcher if you don't want to. But yeah, but like I mentioned earlier, the name, the name for the original character was Ashlyn Knox. Obviously, that didn't stick around. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, I didn't keep it just because I didn't feel like Ashlyn really fit the model. It didn't feel like it fit me. That and Nox is actually used a lot for character names, VTuber names. So I decided to start fresh, make a new list. I came up with about 30 different names from various name dictionaries. And eventually started trying to put them together to try and make a new name. And eventually landed on Nyx Yumeto. I thought it sounded nice together. But yeah, the two French names, those almost became my actual name. I was very close to taking those. Just because Bakus are actually a type of chimera, and I thought that name was pronounced like chimera or something like that, sort of like chimera. Then I looked it up and it's actually pronounced like chimere, and changed my mind because I didn't like how that was pronounced. So yeah. Okay, you want to see some really scuffed MMD models? Because I have some really scuffed MMD models. I actually... Yeah, it really is. See, I really like the Irish and the French names, just because, I actually have some Irish and French in me. I thought that would be a neat little reference, but they didn't stick, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay, very scuffed MMD test. Go. So, as you can see, things aren't rigged properly. This is literally right after I converted them. So there's no physics, things are rigged really bad. If you look close, some of the textures are completely see-through, and the model is like completely transparent and you can see the background. So yeah, very scuffed. The whole process of me going from this to the final took several months. I fought with so many plugins, and the plugins did not want to work. But yeah. Somewhere in the middle of this, because originally I was just going to do a Solaria cover and call it a day, but I thought it was a little awkward. Yeah, I do. Why is that so surprising? You gotta remember, the US is a melting pot. You get, like, every nationality over here. But yeah, somewhere in the middle of this, I decided I kind of want to try Utau. I've always wanted to look into it. You guys were screaming for me to sing even though I can't sing. But you know what? I don't need to sing. I just need to say a, I, u, e, o over and over again with all the letters of the Japanese alphabet, and my computer will sing for me. So, here are all my samples. Yeah. So here is every single sound in the Japanese language plus a few extras just so I can pronounce more words with my Utau. It's basically me just sitting in front of the microphone going a, I, u, e, o over and over and over and over and over. Indirectly, maybe, but I cannot. And then I had to... See, this looks a lot neater than it actually was, because I did all of this on 2 separate recordings. Eh? Like that? Eh? Or are you wanting, Are you wanting E? So yeah, I had to, after I recorded everything, I had to sort them into sections and figure out which take was the best take, and here's all the samples sorted. No, because this only works in Japanese. I did a CV Utau instead of a CVC. CVC, you can separate the consonant and the vowel easier, but this one is the easiest way to do an Utau. I didn't know how long it would take, even though it was easy, so I went with CV. So everything is connected, but yeah. Then, with all of those samples, I import them into Utau. Here's the thing. I really thought I was going to be using Open Utau, because it is the newer version, it gets updated, it is supposed to work on newer computers. I couldn't get it to work. I got the old version of Utau that hasn't been updated since 2012 to work on my computer. I do not understand, but it worked. And I was able to make my covers, so I'm not going to complain. So yeah, this is how you code or auto an Utau. You use the pink slider to tell when the loop for the vowel sound to start this white section gets looped when the note is extended. The little red line, like you can kind of see it here, the little red line marks where the consonant ends, the green line marks where the note starts. Obviously, this cuts off the note. And I had to do this for 129 samples. Oh yeah, you can stare. I can't talk. You can share your stories. I expected at this point. It is fine, Jason. But yeah, that is about all I had planned for the debut part of this. So I am going to start our intermission here at 1 exactly, at exactly 1, so 9 minutes from now. The Utau demo will be premiering on my vocal synth channel. The link will be up in a couple minutes just because I have to set that up. Once that is done, we will jump back over here and play some Mario Party. So yeah, I'm gonna go set that up.